Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, colleague ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ghanaians. During the last very successful visit to UNESCO by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama to France in October 2015, several initiatives were highlighted. His Excellency's visit was a positive turning point for many of these initiatives. On 20th January 2016, Ghana finally ratified the 7 cultural conventions. These were long overdue, as my colleague and sister from Côte d'Ivoire pointed out to me when I first arrived. Ghana has such a rich cultural heritage, she said. It has so much to benefit by ratifying these conventions. The 7 UNESCO cultural conventions are intended to safeguard and nurture all aspects of culture and creativity, from tangible and intangible heritage, the diversity of cultural expressions and creative industries, the fight against the illicit trafficking of goods, and their protection in armed conflict. In March this year, Lake Bosomtwi, the first nature conservation area featured in our exhibition downstairs, was inscribed as a World Biosphere Reserve. I would like to acknowledge the hard work of the team in the Man and the Biosphere Department and their counterparts in Ghana who made this happen. In May this year, the dossier nominating Mole National Park for inscription as a World Heritage Site was deemed complete. Congratulations to the small team at the park who have worked so hard to get to this stage. Last but not the least, during the President's last visit to UNESCO, a project was initiated by the Ghana Permanent Delegation to UNESCO in partnership with the Information for All Program, IFAP, for the training of girls in Ghana in ICT, and in particular to teach them computer coding. The focus of this program is to harness the unique opportunity presented by ICT to help girls overcome the centuries of adverse discrimination in educational opportunities. The project will be launched in Ghana in the coming months. We urge all those who can assist to support this important program. I would like to express our deepest gratitude to Filet Allard, Dream Oval, Touton, and Technip for their generous support for this project. As Ghana transforms into a middle-income country, the prospects for protecting and conserving nature, culture, and heritage grow brighter every day. This enables us to develop a more meaningful partnership with UNESCO and its programs. How special for our President to visit us again in Paris and at UNESCO this year. I hear from a reliable source that he has many fans among the staff here at UNESCO. I suspect this is particularly amongst the ladies. Thank you, Your Excellency, for doing us this honor and lending your support to our programs at UNESCO. This visit is another opportunity for us to highlight future initiatives of the delegation here at UNESCO. The permanent delegation is in discussions with the World Heritage Center to hold a workshop in Ghana to review our World Heritage tentative list. We are also working with the section on intangible heritage to organize a technical workshop in Ghana to educate Ghanaian stakeholders about the implications and responsibilities of ratifying the convention. Our permanent delegation plans to take its rightful place in supporting and participating in the Slave Route project. Ghana has the largest number of forts and castles in the world, which bear testimony to the dark and disturbing history of the transatlantic slave trade. It is the responsibility of all humanity to preserve them for posterity. In 2017, Ghana became the first sub-Saharan African country to gain its independence after a political struggle under the leadership of our first president, Kwame Nkrumah. Next year, Ghana will be 60 years old. This landmark in our history is to be shared not only at home, but with the entire African diaspora and all the peoples of African descent. We are working with the Histories and Memories section here at UNESCO to ensure that this historical landmark is duly commemorated. The legendary photographer James Barnor, who spoke about his work at the Musée Quai Branly on Friday, just this past Friday, has agreed to exhibit his iconic images at UNESCO to mark the 60th anniversary of Ghana's independence. James Barnor is a Ghanaian diasporan who lives in London. Here in France, we also have Ghanaian diasporans who are doing remarkable things in the arts, science, technology, and business. You have already heard fabulous music from Dipjoy. Sheila Ahoy Akar is of Ghanaian origin and has formed a singing group with her friends to sing a fusion of gospel and pop music. Peter Mate Ado is a data scientist at SNCF Mobilité, and Sandia Sari is the founder of Éveil des enfants envers la culture africaine. Their aim is to communicate a positive image about Africa to children and instill a sense of pride in African children concerning their origins. The search for procedures to eradicate tumors while sparing normal tissues remains one of the most important challenges for radiation oncologists. Dr. Daniel Ejay is a Ghanaian diasporan in France who has invented a new compact laser-produced plasma X-ray source for radiobiology studies to help solve this problem. That is such a mouthful, so I won't go further. You can meet him when you visit our exhibition if you wish to understand more about what he does. Mr. Enoch Effa is a social entrepreneur and a world heavyweight champion in kickboxing. He owns a successful business called Nokefa in France. His aim is to develop entrepreneurship and leadership programs with the Nokefa method in France, Ghana, and the US. Today, we celebrate the great achievements of our diaspora and hope to assist them in linking them back with communities in Ghana to share their skills and talents. Please join me in saying to them, Aiko, thank you.